Yo, hey, what's up guys? Today I want to talk about Rathalos and how to make him work in Hydra, because he is not really easy to make him work, but I seen it. If you make him work, he is really great. But also I'm on a personal journey. I want to beat Yannick's personal best on Brutal. We are on Brutal right now. And that will be the team to make it work all the end, but we gotta talk about what kind of things you need. It is not easy. So first of all, he's attack based, so he wants to have an increased attack. That must be, without it, it is not great. Then also, he is not hitting AoE all the time, sometimes, right there, but he's ignoring the defense. That's cool, but it is just every second attempt on it will be an AoE. And that one is kind of tricky because you need increased speed and increased crit damage on the rest on your team, or he will be the mischief target, and you don't want that, not at all. And the other thing is, you want HP burn. Without HP burn, he is not as great. So those are all the things we gotta fulfill. Plus, we gotta have some things to outplay the mechanics of the boss, obviously. So I choose Duchess to get rid of the blue head. I can increase the durations of it by Mikage and Krisk, so we will be kind of cool. And also she will be reviving, also she will giving us the increased attack plus block debuffs. That's all cool, and we will increase those buffs by those other champions, so we can actually have those. We got Mikage in there because first of all, ally attack is super nice, increase attack also, and increase crit damage. That is super important, and while we are increasing the duration of it, there will be no spaces in between where we don't have that. So Rathalos will not be the target for the mischief head, and that's cool. We got Krisk in there because we want to increase those buffs on the whole team. That is super nice, so we can actually use it. We got Kendra in there for provokage and sometimes block buffs, and we got Tunisia in here. Because we got Tunisia in here, there is actually no need of block buffs, but I took Kendra because the provokage is so nice and the control, so we got more HP burns up all the time. We will increase the duration of debuffs by Mikage, so the HP burn will be up the whole time. The head who's actually cleansing it will not be cleansing, so that's super nice. So Rathalos on the end can do more damage, and Tunisia by herself is actually a super nice damage dealer, so we can just put out some damage on her. She is my second damage dealer if Rathalos get eaten, and everything should be okay. And my personal goal right now is to beat up Yannick's record, so he is my rival. I decided now he's my rival now. So we're gonna take a look at the presets because yeah, they're important. I put revive on first all the time because she's got a reviving. Yeah, it's more important for me. And yeah, of course she's just gonna do the one skill. She is in a relentless, so she's kind of proccing it sometimes. But yeah, relentless I probably would use on a reflex because we are increasing buffs, and if she takes too much turns, so she will lose all those buffs because of extra turns and stuff. That is Tunisia, Krisk, Mikage. I used her thingy on a 1 because it just makes my run safer. So I tried it a couple times and the start was really nice, so we're gonna continue the run completely. And right here, and I actually booked that skill right here, so I haven't seen the damage without with the cooldown on a 3 turn now instead of 4, so that will be interesting for myself. And of course, I'm not building teams for manual. I don't care what you say. If you wanna like curse on me because I'm not doing it, it's okay, I can take it. But this one is semi-auto. I will press like sometimes ahead, sometimes I will, yeah, just some actions, and that was it. And yeah, let's start the run. And let's see how Rathalos is actually doing when you bring a whole team based around him, so he can shine in this comp right here, because it is not easy. You gotta bring all those things to make him shine while the other team is still doing all the mechanics, outplaying stuff. And yeah, it is not easy, but I think if you can make him work, he is cool. It is not like I hate him or something, I will use him. That literally shows you, hey, I like him. but it is not easy for the average guy and bring all those things, set it up the correct way and stuff. So we got Poison Cloud out there, that's super nice, because they are burning, so it is not in effect at all. That means you can just crit and place buffs, place debuffs and everything still, that's no problem. And yeah, I just like it. Kendra is more, maybe I could replace her with some other provokage guy that does a little bit more for the team, but at this point I was pretty happy. And the thing is, right now I don't have an active decreased defense. I have a passive one on Quist, so they got decreased defense, but if the heads are downed, there's no way for me right now to place decreased defense right there. But I will, like, in the future, probably get the Kendra out of there and trying. I gotta bring decreased defense for sure, when the heads are down. So it is a must do for me right now. I gotta do something else, but like I said, I wanna make Rathalos work in a really nice way, plus beating Yannick's personal best. And yeah, his personal best is, I think, he said 200 million, it could be a little bit more plus, like 220, 230 or something, but he's just like for the average, like 200 million. So that's what I want to reach right now. And yeah, let's see how far I can go. We gotta, there's still RNG in here, like you get fear when you don't have the perfect wave for some reason. Duchess is super dumb, like she is dumb. She always attacks the blue head with her A1, even if they're downed heads. And that's literally hurting my run because she can fear herself, true fear, lose her perfect raid skill, we cannot increase it and stuff. So that's kind of what I should do is manual. I could do so much more, and maybe if that right here doesn't work, maybe I will do it for once just to beat Yannick's record. But he has beaten my hard record, my brutal record, and okay, my nightmare record. We are still the same, we're using both the same team, so it's gotta be on point. I gotta be better than him because he's free to play and I'm not. See, Duchess just attacked the blue head and we have been, yeah, maybe true feared. I haven't recognized it. I don't think so, but yeah, we still got the perfect way and stuff. There is RNG in here, but the Poison Cloud is no RNG for me because of Tunisia. He can replace, he can place it on Poison Cloud already out there, so like it goes over the Poison Cloud, so we will burn them and then they will lose the advantages from Poison Cloud, so it's no problem on the end anymore. Of course, if we're unlucky, we get the 3% on HP burns. That's kind of dumb. Okay, we lost the provokage right there. It's not too good. But still looking fine, almost 1 million per turn. Just doing auto things. Let's see, they probably will get eaten at some point now and I gotta click ahead. But yeah, no problem. Semi-auto is okay for me, I just don't like manual too much. Yeah. Let's see, who's gonna eat first. Sometimes it feels a little bit dumb that you don't know which head is gonna eat you. So you can kind of prepare for it and just, yeah, see what you can do just to provide any further damage on your team or something. So we gotta kill more. And of course Mikage also dumb most of the time and uses her ally attack on the blue head, and that could literally hurt you, but yeah, whatever. If I speed tune everything in here and make them order, like always going in the same order and stuff, I could basically give them all the time perfect rail and stuff, and I will probably work on it, but at this moment I'm kind of okay with the team I built right now. And we're losing damage right now, that's not good. What's happening? So who's gonna die next? Who's gonna eat? And the blue head again, that's what I said. Maybe he has the least HP, and yeah, okay, I get it. But most of the time Mikage is straight blue head. And now we can walk again. No more interference from the blue head and all good. Of course we got block buffs sometimes from Kentra, but the Red Hat can actually get the block buffs and increase attack from himself, and it's not the best in the world, but yeah, at some point you gotta make decisions who you bring, who you can skip, and whatever. What hurts your run, what ends your run. If it doesn't end your run, it's still okay. We lost the champion right there, no problem. That's why we got the Duchess in here. That's another thing about Rathalos. He is squishy on the end. He needs the attack and all the power in the world, and then he is squishy on the end. Yeah, he probably died there because he is kind of too squishy, but okay. He will get revived again. Why we're not getting Eden? We lost our main damage dealer, that's not good. Tunisia is so great when there are HP burns out there, and there will mostly be one. She's immune to provoke, true fear and all that, so she can always go on the blue head and do some damage without being in danger. So Rathalos back in the game. We lost a ton of damage right there, but let's see what's gonna be. Maybe on the end I really suck, who knows. We got decreased attack on Rathalos, that's really not too great, but alright, that's how it is. Alright, we downed one more head, that's nice. Always when they're down, they get a ton of damage from Rathalos. That's where he's shining. But my thing is, I don't have decreased defense in that moment to apply it before he goes or something. Of course, Tunisia and Rathalos can A1 decrease defense. It is cool. If I would do it on manual, maybe I could do it better, because Tunisia's is 100% when the head is burning. You could use it kind of that and get the decreased defense out more consistent, but I'm not doing manual runs. 44 million on the board, we gotta go more. Have I been eaten at this point already? I don't think so, but probably because my champion died, who had the eat buff, the trigger for the eating part. I didn't know how to say it, I just lost words. Now back in business. 50 million, we are 1/4 of the blue head again, of the damage we want to be at. And my Rathalos is not like in a reflex, merciless, it's just in not savage, what's it called? Lethal and cruel. He loses a ton probably of it. He wants to have like merciless and maybe reflex or something, so he gets his main skill more often. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't tested it, so I can't really say, so it's kind of working for me now. He does something now. And yeah. So, but at this point, I will just continue my run and just let's see what's on the end on the board, you know? And yeah, see you on the end. Yeah, I'm gonna show you quickly why my run failed now, because Duchess is just dumb. So I will do an auto hit right there. She does have her skills ready right now, but if she has her skill not ready, she will always do that. I don't know why, every time. And she lost so many options of just using her perfect raid skill because she lost it on True Fear, and my whole team got True Fear over and over. So, just for once, I will do a manual run, just to beat Yannick's record by like 100 million or something if I can. So, I will show you the end results like in a second, but it will probably be like 1.5 hours for me. So I was able to do 173 million, maybe a little bit more, but I wasn't able to beat his personal best, and I'm really disappointed. But I think the team is really cool. They do what they should do, and the damage, I work on my damage a little bit more, because if I do want more damage, I can get, at this point, 2 heads at the same time will eat my champion, so I have like no chance to get him back in time all the time. So at this point it is all over. Who can we attack to get the most damage? Probably you. So, a couple more turns. You know what? And I made it like on auto, semi-auto every time the blue head pops up. I was just doing manual presses on Duchess and Mikage because they both aimed for the blue head mostly. But hey, 174 million, I'm pretty okay with it. It's really cool. I got my 3rd team right now, and we will accept that. And I also will show you my stats and stuff, because they are important. Alright, let's talk about stats. Mikage, Perception Gear, and she is made on damage, kind of, 95% crit damage, wasn't the best, 202 crit damage, not the best, but accuracy and speed is quite on point with 285 speed, and she can survive, so that's okay for me. About masteries, I'm not too sure if I should use them like that in this team. Usually I want to get that 20% chance to attack her when you receive a fear to attack the blue head back, but we don't rock a Shamael, so on some champions I will have that, but I will just undo them and do other things in here to make my team a little bit better, but don't use that one in this team right here, because it kind of sucks for you. So it kind of depends if you have perfect veil or not. Candrathon is in a relentless set. She has 237 speed, accuracy 390, and yeah, the rest is kind of, a little bit of damage, like nothing too special. She's just there to get the debuffs and the provoke out there, and we will take a look at those masteries. I do not have that right here. I went for Giant Slayer right there because she's attacking multiple times and all the skills, and I also do have refresh gear, so sometimes she's just doing back-to-back her A2, and that's really great. And Tunisia, really great in here. If you have a user, it makes the block buffs at the Poison Cloud, like, really more to achieve to make damage and stuff. Still, block buffs is better. I have to admit that if you have block buffs out there on all heads, that's way better. But yeah, she can place the HP burn over the Poison Cloud and makes her unbelievably good, so we can do much damage again. She is kind of in a damage set, like one cruel set, and the rest is perception and some kind of weird things. 246 speed, 262 crit damage, 101 crit rate, and we got 300 accuracy. Masteries are as following, and on her you can actually use that one because her passive, wait, let me show you. Her passive, when you got an HP burn out there, you are immune to true fears and stuff, so you can actually use the mastery right here for the true fear, so we can actually, we can use it without any danger, and the rest is kind of damage. So, Krisk, I know you don't have probably the right champions, maybe not, maybe it's just to inspire you or something, but that's just literally my team, and I'm just kind of competing with Yannick, and I didn't do it, but perception and a cursed set, so he can do the hex out there, plus many other things. 232 speed, 320 accuracy, 450 resistance, and be tanky. Plus I have right there resistance right here, and some other things. You can just flat out copy it or whatever you want to do. Duchess is in a stalwart gear plus speed. We got her tanky. She must be tanky, speedy, and if you can, resistance, that would help a ton, but I don't have it right now. But if I rebuild her totally for Hydra, I will probably do that. 85k HP, 4100 defense, 235 speed, plus those masteries right here. So maybe I would change a little bit around, because I made the team and I haven't done all the masteries like in a perfect scenario and stuff. So here, Rathalos masteries, I went Ham Smasher, it's just kind of better for me. And I don't have the True Fear right there because I don't want it. And the stats are in a lethal and cruel gear. Not the best in the world, but it is decent. We got 5300 attack, 233 speed, 274 crit damage, and the rest doesn't matter. And yeah, he is squishy on the end, but you can make him work, and you just saw what happened. Everything was cool, the damage was really nice, and yeah, he does some damage if you set it up the right way. Everything is cool for you, and I think this team has everything he needs, so he can shine. Plus Tunisia by himself can do a ton of damage, so that's cool. A cool combo with those two, and the rest of it is just make the conditions work to have crit damage and buff extensions, so you can actually rock that all the time and he will not be your mischief target. We got mischief target by a Krisk in there, and we got the blue head counter by Duchess, and yeah, reviving is super nice on her. Also Mikage, amazing champion by itself. I don't need to talk about it. Kendrathon, I'm not too sure about that spot on the end. Maybe something else, I can't tell right now, but yeah, that will be the end of the video. Consider to leave a like on the video because it would really help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.